Hi guys, Pete the Wargamer here and welcome back to another Kit Bash conversion tutorial. It's been a while since my last one, but with the recent Chaos Space Marine releases, why don't we take a look at converting some World Eaters? The components that I'm using for this conversion are sourced from two kits, the Chaos Space Marine kit, either the multi-part or the Shadow Spear one, and the Skull Crushers of Khorne set. The bulk of the model will be from the Chaos Marine kit. As we only need a few components from the Skull Crushers, it's probably best if you pick up these individually rather than buying a whole kit. Bit suppliers like Bitz Box are a great source for these. The first area to modify is the belt buckle. The Skull Crushers kit comes with small rondels, basically mini shields to guard the armpit, emblazoned with cornate symbols. These will make the perfect belt decoration for our World Eater. However, we first need to flatten down the area to allow the component to sit properly. I'm using a scalpel to carefully and gradually trim away the existing belt buckle, but you could also use a file for this task. Keep going until you are left with a flat area. Before cracking out the glue, test the rondel sits properly against the belt. This way, if you're not happy with the fit, you can still trim the belt buckle or component down until you get a flat surface. Once the fit is correct, you can then glue it into place with glue of your choice. Next, we want to give our World Eater a weapon more worthy of his devotion, and what's better than a brutal looking axe imprinted with the symbol of Khorne, plucked from the Skull Crushers kit. To attach this axe to your model, you will need one of the chainsword wielding arms. Then, using a fine-tooth saw, make the cut as close to the top of the part of the hand as possible without damaging the hand itself. Once the chainsword has been removed from the hand, we'll then need to clean where we made the cut to ensure that we have a flat, even surface that will give us a flush join. Again, a scalpel, knife or file can be used for this task. Next, take your axe of choice from your Skull Crushers kit, or Blood Warriors if you prefer, and using the same sawing technique, make a cut just above the hand. Once the axe is free from the hand, use a flat file to make the bottom of the axe even. Now that we have our hand and axe, we can join the two together, but instead of gluing them directly, I'll instead use a small piece of wire to make the join much sturdier and less likely to snap. This task is a very simple one. Use a pin vise with a 1mm bit and drill two holes, one directly into the bottom of the axe and one into the top of the hand. Try to keep these as central as possible. These holes only need to be 1.5 to 2mm deep. With the holes drilled, cut a length of 1mm thick wire and, using some superglue, fix the wire into one of the holes. Once this is dried, use a little more superglue and attach the second half. Ensure that the weapon is correctly aligned before the glue cures. After allowing the glue to dry, you can then attach the arm to the rest of the body. With our World Eater bearing the icon of his god and carrying an axe, the next cornate symbol is to give him are the so-called Khorne bunny ears. Again, the Skull Crushers kit happily provides a good source of these heads, but equally viable heads can also be sourced from the Blood Warriors kit once again. The head I'm using here fits perfectly into the join of our Chaos Marine, so the only thing to do here is to ensure the head is pointing in a suitable dramatic direction. In case you're interested, the glue I'm using here is called Plastic Magic. The brush applicator that comes with it is a godsend. At this stage, your World Eater is good enough for a coat of paint, but what self-respecting berserker would go into battle without at least some skulls attached to him? Fear not, as there are quite a few sources of skulls from various Warhammer kits. We have the obvious choices in the dedicated Citadel skull set and pretty much any mortal Khorne kit for Age of Sigmar. But you can also find skulls and some interesting other bones in the Flagellants and various skeleton-based kits from the Legions of Nagash range. With your skull chosen, mine's from the Skull Crusher set, find a suitable location and attach it to your World Eater with a little more glue. So that concludes this tutorial in converting your Chaos Space Marines to represent those from the World Eater Legion. As you can see, the steps require little work to achieve, and most of the additional components can easily be sourced from a single kit or from third-party bit suppliers. As I mentioned earlier, I sourced my components for this tutorial from Bitz Box, and I'll include a link to them in the description below. You can also find out how I painted this particular miniature by checking out my World Eater's speed painting tutorial, which you can also find a link to below. If you enjoyed this kind of video and would like to see me do more, then do let me know your conversion ideas in the comments below. If you're interested in supporting my channel, there is also a link to my Patreon page below. From there you can donate to me from as little as $1 a month, all of which helps to keep the channel ticking over and keeps these tutorials coming. So the only thing left to say is, thanks for watching and goodbye.